Here with reaction, Trump's Deputy Chief for Policy and Homeland Security Advisor, Stephen Miller. I don't know. Don't let the door hit you in the backside on the way out. That's my attitude.
Well, President Trump just keeps racking up the wins, huh, Sean? President Trump has gotten Rosie O'Donnell to self-deport from the United States of America. It wasn't explicitly one of our campaign promises, but it is a major first 100-day achievement, Sean. So you are welcome, America. Thanks to President Trump, Rosie O'Donnell has self-deported. You don't have to worry about that problem anymore. Now, the other clip you played.
She's high on my list,
yes.
Right up there.
Yes, it was. Yes, it's something that I think all Americans can rejoice and enjoy. So, again, just another example of President Trump delivering for the American people. Now, you played another clip that I think I need to comment on, too. Congresswoman Elise Slotkin attacking and insulting American voters for choosing the path of change, choosing the path of greatness, choosing the path of overthrowing a failed bureaucracy and a failed ruling class, and instead voting for a safe border, for safe cities, a thriving economy, for an America First foreign policy. If the Democrat strategy is to attack, demean, ridicule, and insult voters, they will be relegated to permanent minority status. President Trump celebrates voters. He honors Americans. He loves Americans. He sees his job as serving the American people above any other consideration every day. The Democrat message is American voters are dumb. Our message is American voters are dead right, and they will get the change they deserve. They will get the change they voted for.
It seems the Democrats and the media don't have any intellectual curiosity as to Donald Trump and how he operates, be it with Zelensky and Russia and Putin and his desire for a negotiated settlement, or with tariffs. You know him as well as anybody. When he says tariffs, he's negotiating. When he talks to Zelensky, Putin, he's negotiating. What part of this side of him do they not understand after 10 years?
Well, President Trump, as has now been well established, is the greatest negotiator, the greatest deal maker, the greatest diplomat, and the greatest peacemaker that we have ever seen in this country. And if you look at what President Trump had to endure and overcome and outmaneuver to be back here in the Oval Office, to take on a win against Comey, to take on a win against Weissman, to take on and win against Schiff, to take on and win against Jack Smith, the deep state, the corrupt intelligence community, against the corrupt Democrat Party. President Trump is a winner, and this is the man who's going to win for America, Sean.
You know what? We're still living under the Biden-Harris economy, and when he gets his economic policies in place and we become energy dominant and we get better, more free and fair trade deals, let's see what happens, because if what happened in his first term happens here, it'll be prosperity at a level we can all dream of. Stephen Miller, thank you.